Okay, here we go. The problem statement for this is I can't keep up with all of my favorite YouTube channels. They record long form videos and they post them every day or every other day, and I just don't have time to watch that for all the channels that I like. So this solves that problem by running this workflow at 4 a.m. every 48 hours. It's using a saved task in Apify to scrape those YouTube channels for me. Here's the task in Apify. You just chuck in the URLs of the channels that you like, and I've set this one to scrape videos from the last 2 days only. So it will scrape those, and it's extracting the YouTube URLs from what Apify returns. It's filtering out videos that do not contain watch, because sometimes the Apify API returns YouTube channel URLs, and they're not useful. So we've filtered out, and we've only got video URLs remaining. It'll loop over each video URL, and it's using the Comb API to get the transcript. This is a nice, easy, simple schema, and it was a lot easier than trying to use the YouTube node for this. I do use the YouTube node to get the video title and the channel title, however, because that was pretty straightforward. So it goes to 2 different places to get the content that we need, and then this merge node over here recombines everything back into a single item, and then it tidies up the item and creates a new record in an Airtable database. And into that record, it will add video title, channel title, and full transcript. And then it sends the transcript into this AI agent, which is an episode summarizer. It's using Gemini Flash Thinking Experimental 2.0, and it's at 0.2 temperature. It's also got MCP client tools for Perplexity, so it can list available Perplexity tools and then execute a tool. It always executes Perplexity search, but by allowing it to do list tools and instructing it to use list tools every time, it always gets the schema correct for the Perplexity search execution. Otherwise, I found that it was trying to input an incorrect schema, so I left in both MCP client tools. So it uses Perplexity when it's creating a detailed summary and analyzing the transcripts. For example, if the YouTube video talks about another YouTube video or another YouTube channel, it'll go and grab the URL of that and include it in the transcript. Or if a book is mentioned or an article, then it grabs the URL and it links to it in the transcript, which is super, super powerful. So then this code node is just cleaning the JSON that is outputted by the agent and turning it into HTML so it looks nice. And then it retrieves the record that it created over here in Airtable and updates the record with the summary. So now we have all of the video details in Airtable. Then this workflow runs an hour later at 5 a.m. every 48 hours. And checks Airtable for new records created in the last 48 hours using this. And it concatenates results with a nice looking separator between each summary. The code node, again, is cleaning it up and removing any unescaped characters. And then it sends me an email to my Gmail with the summary. So that's working really well. A couple of enhancements we could make. We could use an 11 Labs voice agent to call my phone and read out the email summary to me instead of me having to read through a big long email. That would be cool. Also might be good to do a text-to-speech thing, and then I could listen to the summary on 1.5 speed or 2 speeds instead of having to read really slowly or listen really slowly to a voice message from an 11 Labs agent, for example. Yeah, so that is solving that problem for me. And the reason I'm doing it in 2 separate workflows is because this episode summarizer agent sends records to Airtable in batches before the whole summary is finished. So if I was to add send email on the end here, it would send me lots of different emails every time it finished a batch of summary writing. So it was just easier to allow this an hour to run and then run the other workflow 1 hour later. Yeah,